GoForThe2.com back with the 2020 campaign. Unbelievable matchup in Montgomery, Alabama last night. FCS game, Central Arkansas, Austin Peay. Central Arkansas getting the 24-17 victory over Austin Peay, down 17-16 with about 34 seconds left. They scored the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, and more importantly, wound up covering the opening 4.5-point line in that matchup. Unbelievable way to start the 2020 campaign. We're just getting started. Have games this coming Thursday, September 3rd, and Saturday, September 5th. And then we have that big Labor Day night game between Navy and BYU. But I want to get this game out early in the week because I've been breaking down matchups, and I feel that they actually have the wrong team favored in this ball game. It's Army and Middle Tennessee State. Army's opened up as a 5-point favorite. In most books, it's up to about 5.5 right now. You look at Middle Tennessee State, plus 175 on the money line. I want to break this game down deeper, a little bit greater in detail. It comes down to two factors for me. Do you believe in the speed of Middle Tennessee State, or do you believe in the triple option attack of Army? That's going to be the matchup. Whichever team could dictate tempo will actually win this ball game. I'm going to give the edge to the better quarterback and the speed team in this ball game in Middle Tennessee State. Let me tell you why. You look at their quarterback in Asher O'Hara. Last year completed 62% of his passes, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He also led the team in rushing with 1,058 yards. They do have 3 of 5 offensive line starters that come back and a veteran wide receiver core. Jimmy Marshall, C.J. Wyndham, they're possession type of receivers, but they do have the speed to challenge Army's secondary over the top. Zach Dobson, the fastest player on the team, has transferred to West Virginia. Now, you look at Middle Tennessee State from an offensive perspective, they were supposed to have a boost in terms of the running back position with Martell Petway and Amir Rasul, both from West Virginia and Florida State respectively, that transferred into the program. Both players have opted out for 2020, will not play in this ball game, so keep an eye out for that factor. But I still give the edge to Middle Tennessee State. When you look at Army overall, the way you have to beat the triple option is you have to force them out of their game plan. You have to force them to play from behind. Kendall Hopkins, their starting quarterback, is no longer there. They do have junior quarterback Jabari Lewis. Played sparingly last year, completed around 65% of his passes. Army's not a pass-heavy team, and if you force them out of the triple option, that's the way you beat them. Jump up 10-0, 14-0 in that ball game. If you look at similar offenses last year that beat Army in terms of the passing attack, San Jose State, they beat Army and did put up 319 passing yards on that secondary. Also, Hawaii at the end of the year put up 359 yards on that defense, and that's the matchup to watch in this ball game. Now, when you look at Middle Tennessee State from a defensive perspective, only 3 defensive starters do come back. One of those starters is Reed Blankenship, the strong safety. He's an all-conference selection. He can be utilized as an extra defender on the line of scrimmage and blitz packages to disrupt the timing of the triple option attack. Now, Middle Tennessee State last year struggled on the road or on a neutral field site. They were 0-6 overall and did lose 3 big games to Power 5 opponents, Michigan, Duke, and Iowa, by 29 points per game. But they do have extra weeks of preparation to prepare for the triple option. I have the better quarterback in Asher O'Hara in this matchup. Give me the speed of Middle Tennessee State plus the 5.5 and plus 175 on the money line to strike the upset Saturday night over Army.